Good morning out there, everyone. Happy Monday, the first Monday of November. I am KarinBraxton, and I am coming to you live from Bozeman, Montana. And it is November 4th, 2024. It's about 35. We have snow here. It snowed yesterday, and we have snow on the roof. The roads are clear now, but we had snow yesterday. And we're supposed to get snow tomorrow, the day I fly out to go to Wisconsin. So we're going to wait. This is a different day, same time, but different day. So we're going to wait just a few minutes to see if we can find people, or people can find us on this different day. Okay, there I can find myself at least on. Find us. There we go. Good, good. And now we just have to wait for people to find us on a Monday instead of a Tuesday. Please, thumbs up. Tell me where you're from, what state you're coming from, and maybe what the weather's like there. It is sort of cloudy today. I have the shades wide open. Sometimes I have to close them because it's so sunny, but today it's really quite bright. But this light is reflecting off of the snow. So I'm hoping it doesn't snow too much for tomorrow going to the airport. So I'll just talk for a few minutes while we're waiting for people to jump on. Tell me where I can see you. A couple people are here, but I don't know who it is because they haven't commented. So thumbs up, hearts, all those things, share. Last week we had a really great craft along. I sold out on all my kits with my orders, and I have some prizes today. So as a few more people jump on, we will. Hey, Stacy, good to see you there from Florida this morning. So you're the first one on here, at least we know that where you're from. So I just have to tell you, I'm really, I just came home from PT this morning. I have PT on Mondays and Wednesdays. I had my major back surgery. My 1-year anniversary was on Halloween. Good morning, Lavon. Thank you for sharing. So on October 31st was my 1-year anniversary. So I am doing great. I'm making progress. Good morning, Kathy. You're still in Colorado. We have missed you. Hope to see you when you get back, and when I get back from Wisconsin. So anyway, Saturday I had a really fun. Sorry about that interruption. I have it on Do Not Disturb, but anyway, it just jumped off for a second there. I don't know why it went through. But anyway, we had a really fun stamp camp, and we made 12 projects in a day's time, and we had a fun potluck, and it was just a great group of girls. We had a lot of fun. All my kits are gone, so I had a couple extra, and they're already sold. So I am going to be... Tomorrow I leave for Wisconsin, so I'll be gone this week for my mom's 98th birthday. And I will have a ordering special that starts today and it'll run through next Sunday. So if you order $75 or more, you will get a package in the mail, a thank you gift. It'll include a package of DSP. I'm not sure what size it'll be yet. And you get ribbon, a school ribbon, and some gems, and a package of 10 cards. So that starts today. That email will be sent out this afternoon. So if you're not on my email list, please send me a message, text me, whatever. Tell me you want to be on the email list, and I'll add your name, because that's where I post everything about my specials. So that's going to, and then the big news is tomorrow, we have our online exclusives that start. And we as demonstrators, of course, have been able to order all of these things in advance, a month in advance. And today we're going to be working with this gorgeous marbled, what's it called? Marbled Elegance designer paper. So that's something that is available to everyone tomorrow. You can, there's a Happy Hibiscus bundle. There's a great stamp set, and the gems, the box, the little bags and twine, all those things. We're also going to be there's also this fabulous otter. When the camera goes down, good morning, Carla from Wisconsin. When the camera goes down, you'll see some cards in an upcoming class that's going to be Saturday November 16th. So I had to change I sent out an email with all my classes, and then my husband got home from Florida and he had changed our reservations. So then I had to change 3 classes. So I have a really sort of a big week in the middle of November before we go to Florida for 10 days. So anyway, online exclusives start tomorrow, so that's pretty exciting. Okay, we're going to turn the camera down. So remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Share it with your friends. That's always great. Oh, I'm not going to turn the camera down yet because we have some prizes. These are prizes that people that we drew. I drew 3 names. We had 15 people that shared from last week. So one prize is these package of these Druzy gems, and one package is the In Color resin dots. Love these colors. They're really flat. And then those are both current. And then we have one that is retired. But I love this one, and it actually has red gems. And it was from last year, and I just loved it. I bought a bunch of them because I'm going to open it up because I'm going to show you the tiny little red pieces that are in this also. It's under here. It's right there. It is right there. So that's sort of a sagey Lost Lagoon color, and then silver and gold, but they're just the perfect size. It's one of my favorite gems. So I'm giving those 3 things away, and these are the names of the people whose names were drawn. The first one is Carla Boncher. So Carla, if you will type in what you would like, Carla Boncher from Wisconsin. The second one was Kelly Majetic from Oklahoma. Kelly, if you're on here, I have both of your addresses, so that's not a problem. The third one was from YouTube, and that was Tess Collier, and that was from YouTube. So Tess, if you happen to watch this, I don't have your address, so you will need to send that to me, please. So let me know, Kelly and Carla, I know you're on Facebook, so let me know which prize you would like if you're on here. I don't see Kelly's name. She's at work. And but I know, Carla, you are on here. So let me know which one you want for that. I'm going to set those over there so I don't get those all mixed up with everything else today. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to start. And hey, Jolene, good to see you from Minnesota. Thank you for sharing. And we will have another craft along later in November. And I'm not sure if we're going to use the star. I'm not sure what we're using yet, but I think we're going to be using the Sweetest Star. This punch bundle. I think that's the one we're going to use. So today we are going to be using Humble Home with the punch bundle, the house, and we're using this beautiful new Hearts of Elegance. So, okay, we're going to turn the camera down. I'm going to show you some cards that are from my upcoming Utterly Adorable class. Here we go. Close your eyes if you get dizzy. Okay. I'm going to move this up just a bit. There we go. And you can see, let's see what's here. There we go. It's a little bit better. I don't want this to fall out of my stand today. Okay, these are some fun samples. My class is on a Saturday, November 16th. It's from the Utterly Amazing bundle. Really fun set. I've used it a ton, obviously. I've made lots of samples. Here's a really simple, fun one. Like this, using that designer paper. Here's another easy one. You've seen me do these before. Some of these. Like this is one of my favorite techniques with a single layer. This is just a regular card. I forgot to put the inside in yet. But, and then this one is a fun fold. I designed this one for a swap. So anyway, really fun paper. I just have loved it. I think that in a lot of the stamps, the dies cut out. the paper too. They cut out the paper and the stamps. So I'm going to put those over here, and we're going to get started. So today I'm going to show you, this is not what we're making, but this is a cute little little treat that I designed. It's a little Post-it note, these little white Post-it notes I get on Amazon. So this is just that beautiful marbled paper and this pretty, can you see how that's stitched? But isn't that neat how that, and then this one I stamped and die cut, but isn't that a pretty little, it's like a little purse, but it's a little Post-it note. And it's from, everything is from this Hearts of Elegance. This Hearts of Elegance is really super set for sure. It has 2 sets of dies, 2 pages of dies, and mine are not on magnet. Well, I don't think they're on magnet sheets. No, one is. I have 2 sets because this one I've done a lot of die cutting, so I bought 2 of those. So I don't have 2 stamps. I just have 2 sets of dies. Okay, we are going to now just a reminder, all of my directions will be after this video is finished. They're already typed up. All I'll do is post them. This is the new host code for November. So please, if you're ordering from me, please use the host code. And that's how I get the prizes to send out. So we are going to be making a fun card. I'll show you. These are all Shadowbox cards. And we'll just set this right here, I guess. Okay, this is the Shadowbox. And these are really, really fun cards to make. Oh, I forgot to get the one that we did the other day in my team meeting. I wonder where I put that. It must be in the other room. We did a Shadowbox in my team meeting also. So I'm going to see if I can cover up that glaring lights. There we go. Can you see how it makes a little box in here, a little rectangular box, and I punch that? You don't have, I'm not going to use Happy Valentine's Day today because I just can hardly stand doing Valentine's in November, but we have to get these things when they're available because they will run out. And ladies, I think that this set and the otters will definitely, the papers will definitely disappear very, very fast. Okay, and these are the gems that we're using. They're just paper flat. They are just as thin as can be. You can see how they're just paper thin. You would not need extra postage with these. These come with the bundle, with a suite. And then there's some gold twine that comes with this bundle also. And let's see what's here. Hey, Kathy, good morning from Eastern Washington. Good to see you this morning. Your package went out, I think it went out Saturday. I'm not sure. Can't remember exactly if it went out Saturday or when. Or whatever day. I think Saturday. So let me know when you receive your gifts. Okay, now, one thing that this does require for these Shadowbox is it requires 12 by 12 paper. So that is sort of a, we don't have a lot of 12 by 12 paper, but we have some. I have a multi-pack, and so this is Brights, and it has 2 sheets of Melon Mambo. And then the next card we're going to use red, and we're going to use that brand new 2-tone. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. These are really fun. Let me see if I have the other one here someplace. I'm just going to let you look at that for a moment. And this is the one I did at my team meeting. This is the first one that I ever did. I got the directions, not for these cards, but exact cards, but just for generic cards from Rhonda Wade. But you see that has that pretty treetop bird, and I colored that with blends, and then this is from the paper. But that's the first card I ever made with this technique. So here we go. The first one we're going to do is 12 inches by 5.5. So you can get 2 cards out of 1 sheet. And I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored board because this has 4 different 4 different numbers. I'm going to just put this right here. We're going to score it. I like to use the thicker end. We're going to score it at 4 inches, 7.5, and then 8 inches. There's a little, see that little tiny binding right there? And then 11.5. This little tiny part right here is where we're going to be putting the adhesive. So that is all scored now. Now we're going to fold it, and bone fold it very, very well. And I'm just going to set that right there in case you want to take a screenshot. I'm going to do some bone folding. Get that bone folded. We're going to bone fold this. And then we're going to do some punching with a circle punch. You can use any size that you have. I have a 2-inch, a 2 1/4, and a 2 3/8. Let's see if this one goes like this. So there we go. And now we're going to, so when we finish it, it's going to be like that. Okay. And I'm going to get my circle punch. Most of our punches are on the online exclusives. You have to look online. I am going to punch a hole between these 2 lines right here. And you could use a die. That would work too. We're going to save this because we're going to use that on the front of our card. And there we go. And that is just how easy it is. Now we're going to get our other pieces. So this is this one. And then we have some sort of odd sizes. We're going to have a piece of paper here for stamping. We have a Front DSP. Look at this gorgeous paper. It is very marbly. I love it. Good morning, Jenny from Wisconsin. Good to see you. 3.5 by 5 inches, and there's sort of a flower. This is Melon Mambo, and I wore Melon Mambo today. Well, I'm a little bit off. Mine's a little bit, has more purple in it. My shirt has more purple in it, I think. But this is Melon Mambo, and there's a lot of red in this designer paper, not in this piece, but in the other pieces. So some are red and some are Melon Mambo and lots of gold. It's a specialty paper. So this is going to be on the outside. I just sort of made this card up. And this is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, like that. And then we have an inside piece. These are very unusual measurements compared to the mats that we normally have. This one's 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let's do some of our, and then we've got a circle, and this is the one I just punched. We're going to put that right there. And good morning, Susan from Montana. Linda from, where are you from, Linda? Oh, Idaho. Good morning to you. I'm glad some of you found us. Be sure you thumbs up, hearts, comment. I love reading all your comments at the end. And we're going to do some stamping. I did on this one, I stamped that flower, and we stamped this. We're not going to do Valentine's Day. We're going to do something different, but because I have a lot of birthdays too in February. So, or January, you can use this. This would be a great wedding paper. We're going to use this for stamping. We're going to do this, I think, on our front. We're going to get some pieces out here. I've got this gorgeous, one of my favorite parts of this set is this die that cuts out all of this pierced. Can you see all that? It's really neat. That's going to go on there. And then we have a small white circle stitched and a gold stitched. I love using gold. I may have used the wrong size there. I think I did, maybe. But we'll use, we're going to put, that's going to go there. And so we're going to use this paper. And then we have some, I want you to tell me if you want me to use the gold twine or the gold ribbon. So I have ribbon and twine. So we're going to make a choice there, but the rest I'm going to just sort of stamp and then show you how it all goes. I'm going to put that bow right there too. Okay, let's set that over there so I don't get it mixed up. And let's bring in our foam mat because all of these are, I'm going to put these, we're going to do some stamping. So this is going to go together with this, and we're going to put that right over there. And then we will, we're going to do our stamping on the inside. I'm going to put these things right there, and we're going to do some stamping. And we're going to use Melon Mambo. I love this. I love Melon Mambo. It's a really great color for sure. Thank you for sharing that, Susan. Okay, we're going to do a little stamp. Oh, I want to show you. Some of the hearts are gigantic. There's one heart that's really gigantic. Look how big that is, almost as big as my hand. Some are different sizes. It has a lot of hearts. If you don't even buy the stamp, you should definitely get the dies. Okay, we're going to stamp on the inside. Let's see if you can, hopefully you can see this. I'm going to put that right there. It's going to dry a lot lighter than it looks, a lot later. So we're going to stamp a flower. We're going to stamp a flower, and we're going to do a birthday. And I am not sure what we're going to use for the front. We're going to probably do a couple things, so we'll try that. And we're going to do sending lots of love. And I'm going to try it on this and see. I'm not going to do the fussy cutting of the words like I did before, but because that just takes a little extra time, but I like that look a lot. So and then we're going to do where's my birthday set, my birthday stamp, there it is. Okay, and then we're going to do a birthday on the inside here. So we're just because, and this birthday is from one of my go-tos. It's called Simply Said. It's in our annual catalog, and I like the things. I like that long happy birthday. I like this birthday wishes. Nice thank you. Let's celebrate. It's just a great set. Not very expensive. I think it might be $18 or $19. So anyway, it's just a good one. And we have, so this birthday one is going to go on here. And these tags are from that season of Green and Gold, the online exclusive. I love those tags. I hope they never, ever retire those. I think that's it. Oh, we've got to do the flower yet. We're going to stamp. I'm going to do my flower right on here. And there we go. There's the flower. And then with the... I'm going to close that up so we don't get it. Thank you, Brenda, for sharing. I appreciate that. We are going to, through the magic of TV, I've got this already die cut. There we go. And that's sort of fun. So we'll put that away for a second. And we'll put our card together now. Now you're going to see how this goes. It's really not too hard. This one is fairly easy. The second one that I'm going to do is going to be a little bit more, quite a bit more stamping. So we're going to do that. Now, we're going to, so all these measurements are already typed up. We have another piece that, actually, I think on my other one, it's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, but this one I seem to have cut 3 inches. So this is going to go inside of our, and I don't know why that is, but it's going to go right in here. It's going to peek through. And we could do, it could be this, we could be peeking through so that it looks like that, or we could peek through so that it looks like that. I want to use this because that's the specialty side. There we go, and we'll just put that like this. And that's how it's going to go. Now, this is the tricky part. It's not hard, but it definitely may challenge people in the very first time you do it because it's a little scary. I'm going to put my adhesive on here on this little strip. I'm going to use my strongest one. You could use your tear tape. This would be another possibility right through here. But I'm going to just use my plus, very gently run it along there, lift it back up, And now, so now I'm just going to close it like this. Do you see how that's nice and creased right here? And now I'm just going to close this up like that. And watch that. Voila. We have a little box, a rectangular box like that. Isn't that cool? And now we can put we're going to decorate I'm going to give this a good bone folding. Good bone folding. These are quite addictive, actually. We're going to do our inside is going to be, see how narrow that is compared to a normal mat? 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to go back to my regular seal now. This is just my adhesive of choice. So I'm going to put that, and that's where you would do your writing. And I like to put this part on after I get that little box done. Whoops, I'm sort of doing this. Hope I'm not getting my head in there. But anyway, okay, so that's the inside. Oh, I got something up there now. I think let's see if I can get my ink eraser and get that off. This is a little mono sand eraser. You can get these on Amazon. That's pretty good. Not too bad. Okay, now we're going to put, this gold heart is going to go right in there. So I'm going to put that on. And I'm going to actually, I think that other one is empty. So we're going to put that on just like this. We're going to, and when you close it or open it, it's going to be sort of askew. But now, and then this part is the front. We're going to just put this designer paper right over the white mat. I think the white just gives it a little bit of a pop. So that's my reasoning for that. And when I was, I sort of play around and do little various dry fits when I'm making cards and to see which color I like better. And so we're going to do this. This is going to go on the outside like that. Hey, thank you very much, Brenda, for that. Okay, there we go. And now we can, we're going to put our circle. We've got our different components. We've got a little flower here. I'm going to move that aside. And we've got this is the punch that we did from the opening right there. So this is going to go on, I'm going to cover that up. This is going to go on top of that white, like that. And then we're going to put that right up here. Like that. We're going to put the gold heart. I experimented with different sizes. We're going to put, this one's going to be flat again. I didn't pop it up. You could, but we're going to pop up the next one. We're going to pop up the white one, this one right here. This is a white stitched. I'll get my dimensionals. Oh, I like a brand new package of dimensionals here. And there we go. And peel those off with my take your pick tool. And then we're going to put this right over the middle, like that. And I'm going to put this flower. I want to put the flower on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put adhesive on half of the flower because it's going to be attached up here. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on part of it. So I do this a lot. Anytime there are different levels, you need to make sure you can account for that. So I have regular adhesive seal right there. Oh, Susan, I'm glad you're going to try this. And then my dimensionals are there. So my dimensionals, now watch how this, so this is going to be flat. Part of it's flat and part of it's going to be up dimensionalized. And let's see now. So on this one, I did the fussy cutting of the words, but this one I'm not. We're going to do so I can either do this one right there like that, or I could do this one. This is from what's that from? It's a set that goes with something fancy or something like that. I think maybe we'll use that one. And then our birthday one is going to go on the inside, so we'll do that. So we'll put this on here, and then we're going to be, it won't take too long, and we're going to be done. So we're going to put that on the inside, or outside, sending lots of love. And let's get our gems. I'm going to put a gold heart right in the middle, and this time I used a little tiny one there, but I'm going to use a medium one. Well, let's see maybe I'll use a large one. I think we'll use a large one. There we go. That large one is right there, and we could put two small ones right there too. I'm not sure. We'll see how that looks. I think it'll be okay. Like that. So I will be doing this card in a class in December, but it's not until I don't know what, December 19th, I think, which is my birthday. So now on the inside, we're going to put our birthday wishes. So anyway, we're going to do that. So on this one, I put Happy Valentine's Day, and I did that ribbon like that, but we're not going to do that. This time we're going to do, so I'm going to flatten it all out like that. And then when we, I know exactly, I have a friend from Missouri. She now lives in Illinois, but her birthday is on Valentine's Day, so I always try to send her a card. There is a bow. That's the twine. That's the bow from there's silver and gold twine. That's on the online exclusives. Now this is a tiny little gold bow. So which do you think you like better? Do you like that little skinny bow right there? Or do you like the thicker one? What do you like better? I'm going to put the glue dot right on there right away. And you tell me, which do you like better, the thicker bow or the thinner bow? Thick or thin? And we'll just go with whoever. I'm going to make a little ball of that. And I'll just get ready to put whichever one you want on. You tell me. The skin. Susan says skinny. We can try that. So I'm going to get my little snips. This is my ribbon scissors. You always want to use a special scissors just for ribbon. Stacy says, let's see. Oh, now the sun's thin. We're going to go with thin. I've got 3 thins so far. So there we go. And if you want, it is thin enough to put hearts on the inside. Isn't this paper? I think this paper will sell out in the first day or two. I really do. I would not be surprised if it's so pretty. It's magnificent, in fact. There we go. We're going to just put one right there. Just right there. And there we have our card, all pretty spiffy, isn't it? Look at that. Isn't that a fun card? And let's see. And this is the box part of it. Do you see that? Love. Great cards for standing up, and they fit in an envelope. I actually meant to cover the paper cover an envelope flap with that, and I totally forgot. I am going to, I have sort of a mess here of paper because I was in several swaps, and so I used a lot of paper. We can only get a small amount of it. I'm going to show you a couple other ones, though. We'll just pull these out. They're just sort of pretty, I think. Here's one that has a lot of real red in it. And there's the other side, little flower, like stems. This one is a striped on one side. And look at all those gold veins that go through that. There's also cherry cobbler. There's that side. And look at that, all these dots like that. Here's one that has hearts. This is cherry cobbler hearts. And this, look at that, has Melon Mambo, cherry cobbler, and real red all at the same time. And I think there are a couple more too. So let's see, here's one. Here's another Melon Mambo. This is sort of a splattered like, and and there it is in the other part of that Melon Mambo. But really great paper for sure. But I would definitely say get it early. Don't wait. If you're at all interested, I think it's a $16 paper too because of all the gold. It is a specialty paper. These are, I think I've shown these before, but these little boxes, these little bag boxes are also available online. A large one, small one, they come together. They're super, I mean, they're all assembled. All you do is open them up and then you decorate. So this one I just die cut a bunch of pieces and stamped, and same thing. Really easy. So that's our first project. The second one is going to be using the Humble Home. So the Humble Home, we're going to use the greeting from Sweetest Star, and we're going to use those snowflakes too. May your days be merry and bright with the snowflakes. And we're going to use the punch. This is the punch bundle. It's a really, thank you, Carla. I appreciate that. So, Carla, did you choose your free gems? And I don't know if Kelly, I haven't seen Kelly's name on here yet. But, so on this one, I'm also using the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. So that's this one. I love this one. I use it all the time. I think this is in our annual catalog. I believe it is. I'm pretty positive about that. Okay. Got a lot of things on my table here next to me. I've got two tables, actually. Just going to move this other part one off so I don't spill things. Then I have a little bit more room because I want to show you a few things first. This is a card I made using the wood grain paper. And I used like a Polaroid. I die cut a square and I did this little house in there. Just a simple card. Thank you for the sweet gift. Just a really easy card. And that's with Summer Splash. That green is really a nice one for Christmas. We're using this brand new two-tone paper. You can see here, I've got a little bit cut up. It is 12 by 12, and one side, this is dip paper. Dip paper is, it's white core on the inside. Remember one, I sanded a sky, and you can see the white through it, but one side is a darker, and one is lighter, so like that. And so this is what I used for this project. And that, it comes... let's see, it's a real red two-tone, and that number is 1666 96. 16696. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Nice long drink there. Okay, we're going to start. These are the two cards that I made. First, do you see how they pop open? They're slightly different. Here's my snowflake. There's the back of the house, from our house to yours. This one is, may your days be merry and bright. So with the house right there. So I don't know, which inside do you like better? There's sort of a choice there. So do you like the house inside, or do you like the house right there? Either way, we'll make it. We'll make a card, and you can sort of jump in and chat. So we're going to do a little stamping and punching here. So first thing we're going to do is our basic red that I'm going to have to score for you. And again, it's got 4 score marks. Where did I put those things, Carla? You asked me to show you those gems, but I don't know where I put them. So our drawn winners from last week were Tess Collier, Kelly Majetic, and Carla Boncher. And these were the gems. The Druzy, the In Color, or the Christmas dots. So if you're on here, any of you girls, I know you are, Carla, but I don't know about Kelly. I know she works, but on Tuesdays she usually follows us. Okay, we're going to do our thicker end, and we're going to do 4 inches, 7.5. Here's that narrow 8. That's the little part that gives us the binding. And here's the part we're going to put our adhesive on that. And that is all we do. Now, all these measurements, you give me a minute or two at the end of the video after I close it. And then I'll post this on the Facebook business page. And then you'll be able to see that. So, and then you can always go back and rewatch while you're making it too. That's a good way of doing it, is rewatching. Sometimes I do that if I'm not sure how it works. Now, here's that little flap again. We're gonna put that, fold it over, and there we go. And so we've got everything bone folded. That's the key, is doing that really well. So there's our little box. You can sort of stand it up and you can see. Now I'm gonna take my punch, the outside house. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put this right between the 2 score marks. And you can sort of see how this is going to be lighter. One is lighter and one's darker. But we can do it either way. So we're gonna do probably the darker one. So it's going to go like that. And we're gonna just set that aside. And now we're going to bring our pieces together, pieces in here. I've got some designer paper. This is all from that Take a Bow, when you're that bow making paper. It's really great. On this one I used the tree on the outside. I used that on the inside, those little Christmas trees. This one I used the stripe. So this time we're going to use the peppermint one. And that measurement, the narrow one is 1.5 inches by 4. This square that goes in the inside is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let's put that little piece on the inside. What happened to my little silicone mat? There we go. I've got 2 of them in my hands here. This is going to go right here on the inside. I don't know why I put 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 on this one, and on the other one I put 3 inches by 3 1/4. But anyway, that's going to go like that. And then this is going to go on this other piece, that's 1.5, is going on the outside. So let's, we're going to do our outside. We'll do this. We'll do our stamping, and then we're going to put it all together. So I'm going to set that over there. We've got a white inside piece and a white outside piece. Inside is the same as before, 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Our outside, I've embossed it with that snowflake, and it's 3 3/4. So these are very odd sizes, because this card, still, you want it to fit it into an envelope, but this takes up a little bit of space. Let me see what's here. Okay, we're going to put this white on the outside, and then we're going to do some stamping, but we'll just get this out of the way. And oh, it's so sticky. There we go. That's our inside piece that we're going to stamp on. Like a little bit of ink right there. We're going to put, this is going to go on, our little strip is like that, and there's the other side. So much talking caused me to cough like that. Okay, we're going to put that just like that. I'm going to grab a cough drop here. Okay, and then the red part that I punched out is going right here. So we're just going to put that. That's going flat. We're going to use the just like about like that. Okay, now that's all done. And we're going to put this together, and then we're going to do our stamping. So again, we're going to put our adhesive right on there. We'll use my plus very gently. I have a sort of a fast, heavy hand. I have to be careful with my plus because sometimes I go too fast and too hard, and then it tears the paper. So I'm closing it up. That's why it was so important to get good bone folds in there. Hey, Kelly, you're late, but you're here, and you probably don't even know that you were one of the drawn winners. So you're going to get to choose. Kelly, you're going to get to choose one of these items. There's your name. And you were one of 3 winners from last week. You get the Druzy gems, the in-color resin dots, or these Christmas gems. You tell me which you would like, okay? I know Carla has said something, but I haven't seen all the comments. I can't read them and talk and craft exactly at the same time, but good to see you there, Kelly, back down in Oklahoma. Okay, there's our, get this nice, and you could always go back and watch the replay. Okay, now we are going to do some stamping on our inside piece. So I'm going to get my mat. And let's see what we did here. Put a little design, and then this is going to be for writing. And then we're going to do our... So this snowflake die is from that Sweetest Star, from the Sweetest Star punch bundle. So I'm going to ink this up in red, and we're just going to put a little bit of snow right here, like that. And we'll just put that right away, close that up. Okay, now we're going to make this cool little house. So we're going to, I'm actually going to get that out of the way first. And we're going to put that on our side. Just like that. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I get to stamp today. I have such a busy day because I leave for Wisconsin tomorrow. And so everything that I had normally on Tuesday, I have to do today. And it's just been, I have a full day of things that are going on. Okay, there's my other flower that I stamped before, but we're going to do our houses on here. And so I'm going to stamp 2 houses. One for the inside and one for the out. I'm going to use my black memento. I might need a bigger piece of paper. We'll see if this will work. I think it maybe will. I'm going to do 2 houses. Like that. Okay, that's all we need for the black. So I can close that up. And... the Christmas gems, Kelly said. Okay, so I'm going to close that up, and we're going to put our brick on. We're going to do this with crumb cake. Crumb cake is, we're going to stamp it once because it's too dark. Do you see how dark this is when it's like that? I don't want it to be dark like that. I want it to be light, like a light brick like that. And I'm going to stamp it off. And then I'm going to do the other house. Just a really cool set. It's only $39 too. It's a good one for sure because it's got all those things. Let's see. I'll show you. It's in the catalog on our mini catalog on page 46. Page 46, and the bundle price is $39.50. That's the stamp and the bundle. You know, we're just all we all love punches. Punches are just so great. And then the stamp set has a lot of nice words, too. Some nice thank yous, a small Merry Christmas, a welcome from our house to yours, a wreath, roof lines, and everything. You can do 2 different styles of houses. The punch also punches out the door and the windows. It's a little bit more tedious. Okay, let's see what else we have to do here. We've got to do some coloring, and we've got to do the roof on that. we're going to do the roof on the back one. Oh, you know what? We're gonna use this one because I didn't mean to do that other one, but I did it. So we'll just do this if it's going to work. Let's see once. We will just make it work. It may be dark, but that's the roof on the back of the house. And then we're going to put from our house to yours. We're going to put that right here. Like that. Isn't that pretty? I don't think I mind the dark on the outside. And let's see, let's close that up so I don't get my hands in there. And let's see if we can punch this out now. I don't want to use my ribbon scissors for sure. I'm going to get that flower out of there because we can't punch otherwise. And we're going to do some coloring. So... okay, now we're going to take our punch, and this is how we just are going to punch it out. I think I'll punch this one. I might have to punch both of them, so we're going to line it up like that. Hold it in place so that locks it down. Yeah, it does look good with that dark roof. We're going to color the other one. We're going to color this. There we go. And now we're going to... I don't think I can get that in there with this other one, so I'm going to just take it like that. So we can punch that one later. And we're going to just stick it in there like this. And there is that's the other house. And it also has this little tiny heart that we're not going to use. We're going to use a little peppermint. And let's see, what else do we have to stamp? Anything else? Oh, Mary, we got to do our greeting. This is the window. There's a heart. We're going to just throw those little tiny things away. And there we go. Let's see, we're going to do a Merry Christmas. We're going to stamp a little wreath. Maybe I have one cut out already. We're going to do... where are those words? This is from the Sweetest Star. May your days be merry and bright. So right there. And we're going to stamp that. We're going to do we're going to do two stamps. We're going to do one that's just right here in red. And there it is. And we're going to do another one that's going to be on a circle. And then you're going to choose which you like better. Okay? I'm going to just put this right here on the circle. Like that. And let's just put Merry Christmas on that other little one. Just so we have something different. Okay, we are almost done. We're going to do a little coloring with a little fast coloring with some blends. And we're going to get this out of the way. So this is, so we can punch this with the star. That's what I wanted to show you, how we could possibly do this. Like that. So that's one possibility. And so I already have here's our house, and we just are going to color that with some blends. So I'm going to take my red. This is dark poppy, and I'm using really dark colors on this because we already have that crumb cake going pretty fast. Only just because we're on a video and I'm not taking I don't want to take too much time. You've been so patient already watching. So just while I'm coloring this, just let me remind you, tomorrow is when the online exclusives start. And I suspect that some of these marbled beautiful papers that we're using in the Otter set, they will probably sell out within a day or two. I'm going to put some yellow in the windows. This is Lemon Lolly. And also Starting today, I have an ordering special that goes until Sunday because I'm going to Wisconsin tomorrow on Election Day. And we did a mail absentee ballot, and then my husband took it to the courthouse. It would be let's do the skinny bullet tip right there. This is the chimney. I don't know if that's supposed to be smoke or something coming down or soot, but we're going to color in that roof with our blends. And this is the dark pebble path that I'm using. It's pretty close to like an espresso color. We have a lot of browns. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna put some peppermints on that house. Okay, let's put everything together now. We've got some bits and pieces to use. Now you're gonna have to tell me what to do. Now, do you want me to put this house, I stamped it a little bit close, so I'm gonna just snip that out a little bit. So this house could go back inside like that, or we can put it right there. Which do you want me to do? Right there from our house on the outside or the inside? So you tell me, inside or outside. And then also tell me, do you want me to use this one, this May Your Days Be, or should we use this? And actually, I think I'm going to take this and move it down a little bit further, down to here. There we go. And we can do that. So now we're going to pop this up. Make sure we're in the camera, centered. My cough drop is causing me to dribble here on my shirt. And there we go. So, and there we go. That should do it for the dimensionals on there. What are you telling me? Jeannie Williams likes the star. Okay, Jeannie, I think that's probably a good choice. We're going to put our house on like this. And should we try the star this time? Up here, we'll put it right there. Let's see what anyone else is saying. Stacy says on the outside of the house in there. Oh, hey, Jeannie, yeah, this is a different day than I'm normally on. I'm usually on Tuesdays, but I'm leaving tomorrow for Wisconsin, so I have sort of a quick trip to Wisconsin. And for my mom's, she's going to be 98, so we're going to put that right there, down low. We're going to keep these on the inside. Now let's get our gems on here. We've got the peppermint. Oh, these peppermints are so fun for sure. And I love them. We used them again in my stamp camp for the reindeer fun. Everyone got a whole package of them. Use the tiniest one. It has 3 different. We're going to put it right there on the door. Let's see once. We're going to put this a little bit down a little bit. And we're going to get our ribbon too. And we're going to put some more candy canes probably up here. So we're going to use the bigger ones. I think they're actually the medium ones. I think I'll use the very large. We're going to use I'll use the large ones right there. I've really used to quite a few of these already. Okay, we're going to go right there. And that is 3. 1, 2. There's the third one right there. We want to do things in 3s as much as we possibly can. Just a little bit artsy for the eye. And then we've got a double twine bow that I tied already. That twine is so, I think it's back in stock too. And let's see, we're going to put that bow on here with a glue dot. So, get my glue dot out. And then we're almost finished with our card. So we're going to put this right there, I guess. And our little peppermint, it's like a peppermint bow. I'm going to give it a little haircut. So, let's see what your comments are saying. Cindy Flag said outside, good morning, Phyllis. Good to see you. Star something. Yeah, it is something different. I'm glad we used the star. Thank you, ladies, for chiming in about that. I think we had house on the outside like that. And we could put the we'll put that Merry Christmas right there. And could probably use a smaller label, but that's just what I had. So I'm going to stand up here and look inside when that's open so it's even. And then I'm just going to put, this is going to, just the bottom, put adhesive on the bottom so that it doesn't stick. So when it, oh, that's not going to work. We're going to have to go down further. There we go. That's better. From our house to yours. Merry Christmas from our house to yours. So there we go. And let's see, should we put a peppermint someplace? We'll put one right there. And on these snowflakes, these are pretty flat, so it's not a problem. We'll put one there, and then we'll put a couple little tiny ones right there. So that snowflake, you can't see them very well, but they're just sort of there and sort of fun. And there is our card, all finished. And hope you like this technique. They're sort of fun, I think. So there it is, all a box. Thank you, Cindy. And here's another one. So they're all different. There's the star, there's the circle, different house, but isn't that pretty with the crumb cake on there? And this one, you put the house on the inside. And let's see, the other one that I did, the tree, I don't really like this paper as much as the other papers, but it's not my favorite, but it's okay. But nice, I like that. The Merry Christmas on the house looks nice, I think, too. Okay, and that's that card. And then this was the card that we made first. The same thing, a shadow box. Thank you so much. So I hope you enjoyed these. Let's turn the camera back. And there we go. Cough drop was getting stuck in the roof of my mouth. I think it has honey in it. So if you are shopping with me, please use the host code. You can always go back and read it in the directions. All of these measurements will be, give me about 2 minutes, and then they'll be on the business page. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And remember, the ordering special starts today. The email is going out this afternoon. I believe, I think 1 o'clock. I'm not sure. I wrote it yesterday. I was so busy. I've been so busy trying to get ready to leave. And then I have a full day today. And then I leave tomorrow morning. And then I come back at the end of the week. So anyway, that is my plan. And I'm so thankful for you joining today. And if you enjoyed the video, please share it, thumbs up, send hearts. All those things help Facebook know that someone is watching. Oh, Kathy, I'm glad you love the cards. Yes. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, my mom is going to be 98. So she's really been good. She's been making cards up until a few months ago. And now she's lost, her memory is declining daily. But she's still fairly healthy. But she's been mentally good up until just a few months ago. And then she had a blood clot, COVID, and a UTI. And after that, it's been pretty much downhill. But so prayers for all of us to have a safe trip and to have a fun birthday party with her. And I will see you next Tuesday, our normal day, Tuesday, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. So thanks everyone for joining. Have a wonderful day. I hope you will have fun crafting and trying this card. And you might try with some old paper first. Anyway, the measurements will be up soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.